The only way in life we change our perspective on things, or we change the way that we see things, or our perspective on things change, or we open up our eyes to a different way of seeing things, or the way of viewing things, or the way of moving through life, is through disdain, right? Like, when your life is good and it's comfortable and it's nothing to think about, that's not where we grow. And so the only way for you to have a different point of view or a different perspective on life is for something to happen. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be catastrophic, but it has to be monumental enough that it shifts you. You know what I mean? Like, it changes your perspective on things, and it makes you look at things differently, or it's just so uncomfortable that you need another point of view, or another way to do things, or another way to see things. That's the only way to grow. It's the only way to grow. And so many times people mention, or they talk about growing, and they talk about wanting to see differences in their life. But the only way to truly see differences in your life is to allow yourself to go through those painful things, right? And the only way to allow us to go through those painful things is to honor your truth, and whatever that looks like. And it's really hard for people to do it, but that's the only place your happiness and your growth lies. And so when you find your life doing crazy stuff, and you find that your life is all of a sudden extremely challenging, something is happening. Something is definitely happening in your life. And it can be catastrophic. It can be something that is creating different points of view, different ways of looking at things. Don't push that away, and don't ignore that, right? That's something for you to pay attention to. It's something for you to see that this is another way of doing things, because this way is horrible. This is not the way. This way that I've been doing things, this relationship, this friend group, this job, this work, this whatever, right? These things are just not doing it for me, or things are happening in those areas that's creating a shift in your way of thinking, that's creating a shift in the way that you see things. Let that happen. That has to happen. Things have to fall apart in order to rebuild.